You don't think I know that? You don't think I know I'm fucking crazy? Look at my brain!
For Christ's sake, lady, now's your chance. Heal me.
First, take a big step back and literally
Fuck your own face!
You doing too much, yeah, you doing too much. You doing too much, ayo, you doing too much. You doing too much, yeah, he doing too much. You doing too much, yeah, she doing too much. You doing too much when you should follow the basics. You doing too much for likes and hard-eyed faces. You doing too much being alive when you're nameless. You doing too much. Fuck, is you famous? Playing ball, showing off. You doing too much. Acting hard in your car. You doing too much. Sniffing the biggest coke lines. You doing.
Welcome to the breakdown. I am Explicit the Analyst, and this is a new episode 7. So, let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all. No, I was playing. Got bumblebees everywhere. Damn.
Worship me. Pray to me like I'm your god, your goddess.
She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I worship her feet. It's even better when she's worshiping me. Horsing around, sex like a carousel, waterboard in the mouth, a terrorist cell. When her legs open, I only care for the smell. I don't care if she's broken or to repair it for now. I'm in the shadow, over the moon, speaking to gods that be calling me soon. Wondering how I'm in all this doom. If love is hell, hate heaven I assume. Everything's backwards, let's get back to the word. Not fighting to win at 40 like bad words. Left on bad terms, slept on past hurt. Remember what I said like death on last words. That's a clue for you. The best sex is when the attraction's mutual. I'll spend hours making sure the garden fresh. I'll add some passion fruit for you. She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I worship her feet. It's even better when she's worshiping me. Shorty be fucking like a rent due. No pay, no play, and ain't looking for a rescue. Both hands on her tits, I call it a chess move. Fingers in her throat, testing what the neck do. Test 1, test 2. How's my testicles in your mouth? Show me intellectual. The more sexual, the more respectable. The more I let you do, the more exceptional. Not your typical class. She'll leave the group for individual acts. Pounding her out in a submissive trap. Oscar the Grouch, she gon' listen to trash. So much dirty talk, her ear coming. Now every man after me, she bored, cause she don't hear nothing. We fucking raw, like we don't fear nothing. Now shorty like, let me hear something. She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I worship her feet. It's even better when she's worshiping me.
ये लोग तो लड़कियों का है.
You got to lick it before you kick it. You got to make it soft and wet before you stick it.
Alright, this is episode 7. Welcome to the breakdown, where I break down my lyrics. You just heard the song Worship Me. I don't know if you saw that show, American Gods, Bilquis. That shit's crazy. That scene will get anybody horny. There's something about that scene that's crazy. I love you. Worship me. Just shoves his whole body inside. Anyways, She likes the way I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. So she likes the way I fuck, and I like the way she is. You know what I'm saying? She likes the way I fuck, and I like the way she is. You see how the difference is between men and women? Fucking Bumblebee. Chill, B. Literally, chill, B. So yeah, she likes it when I worship her feet. She likes it when I worship her feet. It's even better when she's worshiping me. So she likes it when I worship her feet, for it gives her power. But then the power comes back to me, for it's better, for I am the man, and sex is best when it's left to an animal's instincts. Alright? So she likes it when I choke on her throat, and I like the way she goes with the flow. She likes it when I worship her feet. It's even better when she's worshiping me. First, now let's get to the verse. That was the chorus, now let's get to the verse. Break down the verse. Verse 1. Horsing around, sex like a carousel, waterboard in the mouth, a terrorist cell. Alright, so a carousel, they have horses, you know, what are they doing? They're going around. And when you're fucking horsing around, trying to mess with shorty, you know what I'm saying? You horsing around, wrestling, whatever, touching, touchy-feely. So horses going around, so that's basically translation, wild sex. Horsing around, sex like a carousel, waterboard in her mouth. Waterboarding her mouth is like coming crazy while holding her head, you know, just coming crazy while you're holding her head. Yeah, so waterboarding the mouth, a terrorist cell in Guantanamo Bay, you know, they was waterboarding them. That's the reference. A terrorist cell. When her legs open, I only care for the smell. I don't care if she's broken, old and repaired. For now, I'm in the shadow, over the moon. Now, still reference. Now I'm referencing the show, American Gods. Legs open, care for the smell. Translation. I don't care if she could be a broken. And in the show, she's a dead girl, and she's kind of broken. Old and repaired her for now, meaning if she was dead and broken, God restored her before me. She could be broken as long as she's repairable, you know. So when the legs open, I only care for the smell. I don't care if she's broken, old and repaired her for now. I'm in the shadow, over the moon. So Shadow Moon is the name of the guy that she's chasing through the whole show. And she's over Moon. She was over him. She cheated on him. She was cheating on him when she died. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't want to give it away what happened, but in the shadow, over the moon, basically love from a distance. Shadow is like unseen, far, blur. Over the moon, head over heels expression. The dead girl was over moon, like I said, but still looking out for him, and she loves now what she can't have. So that's basically what I'm saying. I don't care if she's broken, old and repaired. For now, I'm in the shadow, over the moon, speaking to guys that be calling me soon, wondering how I'm in all this doom. If love is hell, hate heaven, I assume. So I'm saying, speaking to God's, meaning I'm praying for answers, and I'm aware enough to see the answers they provided mysteriously, and they'll be calling me soon, as in death. Wondering how I'm in all this doom, meaning chaos here on earth. The many situations that follow my own. If love is hell, hate heaven. Well, everything's backwards, so I was just having you look at it from a different perspective. Like, Hollywood's trying to convince you so much that love is hell. So I'm saying, what do they want you to hate? Heaven? You know, hate the stars, hate the gods. So if love is hell, hate heaven, I assume, because everything's backwards. Everything in America's backwards, upside down. So I said, speaking to gods, they be calling me soon, wondering how I'm in all this doom. If love is hell, hate heaven, I assume, everything's backwards. Let's get back to the word and not fighting to win at 40 like bad words. Left on bad terms, slept on past hurt. Remember what I said like death on last words. So back to the word, God's word, and people who are used to being a man of their word and a woman of their word. Let's get back to that. Fighting to win at 40. Basically the movie Bad Words with Jason Bateman. He essentially tries rewriting the wrong in his life, but in an unhealthy way. At 40, you're too old to be fighting the past. So, you know what I'm saying? There's a big lesson there that I'm saying. Alright. So the next I say, that's a clue for you. The best sex is when the attraction's mutual. I spend hours making sure the garden's fresh. That's some passion fruit for you. Oh, death on last words. I skipped that. My bad. Let's get back to that. Death on last words. Last words are usually remembered when someone dies. Like, I will always remember Bob Marley's last words. He said, Jesus, take me. That's a clue for you, as in the prodigal son. So I'm summing up everything I said prior. Everything. I said, that's a clue for you, as in the prodigal son. Be aware of your decision, because you don't want to be older learning lessons late that are greatly against your favor. You feel me? Best sex when attraction's mutual. The most intense, powerful sex I ever had and you will ever have is when both parties are really attracted to each other. That's just passion. That's got through sideways. That's you know what I'm saying? Spending hours making sure the garden fresh. Meaning I'm eating the pussy till it produces juices. Now that's some passion fruit for you. So I'm grooming that pussy till it blooms. You know what I'm saying? Get that translation. Alright, verse 2. Verse 2. Shorty be fucking like her rent due. No pay, no play. Ain't looking for a rescue. Both hands on her tits. I call it a chess move. So, like her rent, she fucking like her rent due. She's sexing crazy. She's sexing crazy. Both hands on her tits. I call it a chess move. You know, both hands on her tits. I call it a chess move. Test 1, test 2, test 1, test 2. That shit crazy. Fingers in her throat, testing with the neck, dude. Test 1, test 2. How's my testicles in your mouth? So show me your intellectual, basically brains, knowledge, head game. Test 1, test 2, both fingers in the mouth. Let's keep it moving. Both hands in her tits, I call it a chess move. Fingers in her throat, testing with the neck, dude. Test 1, test 2. How's my testicles in your mouth? Show me intellectual. The more sexual, the more respectable. The more I let you do, the more exceptional. Not your typical class. She'll leave the group for individual acts. Pounding her out in a submissive trap. Oscar the Grouch, she gonna listen to trash. So much dirty talk, her ear coming. So let's get to it. Pounding her out in a submissive trap. That's like a UFC reference. You know, pounding her out. Pounding her out. Oscar the Grouch, listen to trash. Obviously, Oscar the Grouch, he's talking inside the trash. So it's like listening to trash. But that's dirty talk. Dirty talking her ear off while we're sexing. So much dirty talk, her ear coming. Now every man after me, she bored, cause she don't hear nothing. So after shorty experiences dirty talk and she likes it, sex is boring after that, cause it's just like a guy's just doing his thing. No real communication, no talking, no verbal, just, you know what I mean? It kind of gives it an extra oomph when you dirty talk. You know what I mean? Dirty bitch, bam, smack shit. Now every man after me, she bored, cause she don't hear nothing. We fucking roll like we don't fear nothing. Self-explanatory. Now shorty like, let me hear something. That sums it up. Hope you enjoyed the song. This is The Breakdown, episode 7. Check y'all. My new peace out word is Keanu.
One who kills the killer, I'm the dream child. Did you see I break those schemes down? Go ahead, sleep on me. The cousin of death knocked on the door and put the reef on thee. How I write about life, it's only for the worthy. And a lot of you playing games with death. Bill and Ted's bogus journey. Desperado, I fight with my case like an attorney. In your face to eliminate the last man standing like attorney. Behind the wheel,